everyone, welcome back. So today we are going to be doing something slightly different. So in today's video we are going to be doing something, we'll say extra. It's definitely extra, we'll put it that way. But essentially what's going to be happening is we're going to be doing the Nottingham to Derby Class 158 service. Now this is takes roughly half an hour to do, so we've got just enough time to do it, I believe. So what we'll obviously do is we will go straight into it at this moment in time. Just wait for the game to load. Obviously, like I was talking about in the last episode, we've got quite a bit planned for these next upcoming weeks. So, an example of what we got planned is... Sorry, just give me 2 seconds. Master key on. Reverser into neutral. That's normal. That's isolated. And that's normal as well. We're going to be opening our left doors now. Okay. They're going to turn DRA off. Oh! Okay. Now I see. No. Not time to go. Time at all to go. Now it's time to go. Right. Okie dokie, there we go, much better. So let's turn our destination systems on, because we'll need those at some point, I'm sure. We're also going to want to head over to the back there. That's view, and then so for this. Oh my good Lord Almighty, hold on. We are heavily. Oh. Sorry about that, guys. DRA is active. There we go. We'll turn the throttle off now, so that we don't get told off for that. Sorry about this, guys. I'm still trying to get used to this train. It's not often I drive this train, you see. I'm usually driving either a 43 or an 801. So, yeah, so basically, the next few upcoming weeks, we've got quite a few things planned. So, obviously, we've got this service, we've got 2 801 services planned, we've got a Flying Scotsman service planned, we've then got a Class 66 freight service, and then we do have a GWR service as well. So, we've got quite a lot of maps that we can do, and we've got quite a lot of slots that we need to fill in. So, that is where you guys come in. I would like as many suggestions as you guys can put in the comments on what maps and what routes we should do. If I have the map and I have the route, I'll do it. If I don't have the map, therefore I don't have the routes, I can't do it, okay? Or if it's, or you guys can also, you know, suggest custom train routes. So, say, I don't know, doing a 170 from Grantham to Nottingham, for example. I can possibly do that, that's fine, because it'll be a custom route that I'll put in. That's fine. Or if you guys do know if, say, one of the routes you want me to do is on the Creator Hub, let me know the name of it, I'll find it, and we'll do it. Do not mind. However, I am going to be very annoying, and I am going to say we're going to stick to the UK. So, any United States maps will unfortunately be denied. As far as I'm aware, if any comments do get removed, it's not because of me removing them, it's more probably because of YouTube guidelines. Nothing should be removed because you're only suggesting a map. So, you know, you shouldn't get removed. But if for whatever reason any comments get removed, or if it doesn't allow comments, I'll try and sort that out. Because for some reason in the past we've had it where I've said to you guys, oh, why don't you guys put it in the comment section below, and then it hasn't allowed you to, which is obviously quite annoying for some people. So they've got quite annoyed at that. So we are currently bang on time getting in. Well, we're actually, technically speaking, we're half a minute late getting into Beeston Platform 2. However, I believe for most of this route, I believe you end up early anyway. You end up having to wait time at most stations anyway. But I could be wrong about that, to be fair. It's been a while since I played this map, so we will see. So yeah, so obviously I'm normally quite used to Class 801s. I tried out the Flying Scotsman the other day. Struggled a lot. I will definitely say that much. Definitely struggled quite a bit. With the Flying Scotsman. Oh my god, this is annoying me now. Because basically it's saying that it's locked every time I open it, so they're gonna buzz me. There we go. Give him a buzz back. There we go. Lovely stuff. So we're actually meant to be there in 2 minutes, which I've got a feeling we're not going to be there in 2 minutes. I've got a feeling we're not going to get there on time. Well, I guess we'll find out. Only one way to find out. By running it and seeing if we get there on time. Got a feeling this is one of them stations where it's going to sneak up on you. So I'm trying to keep it cautious, so that we don't get any sneaky stations. So obviously, this time we're going to be terminating at Derby. Now, I was quite upset and annoyed when I noticed this route. So, technically speaking, this route doesn't normally go to Derby, right? Technically speaking, this route would normally go to Newark Castle from Matlock. So in this case, we're going to Matlock from Newark Castle, but normally it would go to Matlock from Newark Castle. I'm going to pass this. No, I'm not. Right. Unlocked. There we go. I'm happy now. There we go. Cool. A minute late is not bad at all, actually. Yeah, a minute late is not bad at all. Oh, there's an EMR regional. But yeah, so we've definitely got a few ideas. I do at some point though I do just want to point out at some point I do need, not need exactly, but I do want to do a video on guarding. So we will have to do WCML. So we'll put that as video number 8. I think it's class 350. But don't obviously quote me on that. This could be wrong. And it'll probably be either London Euston to Milton Keynes or Milton Keynes to London Euston. It's one or the other usually. So it is literally a case of do it to find out. There is also, I noticed on the route planner that there is actually a service where you go from Newark Northgate to Doncaster with just the train. Just the train. You don't actually go with any passengers. So I thought it was quite funny how, because I was looking at it and then I noticed that it said one car on it, and I looked at it and I went, that doesn't sound right. And then I read the actual description of it and went, oh, never mind. Basically, you shunt a singular locomotive on its own up to Doncaster from Newark Castle. Newark Castle? From Newark Northgate. But that's on ECML anyway. That's on the actual East Coast Main Line route. Not route, map. Fine, I've got to slow down now anyway. I'm waiting for this signal. Not sure why Long Eaton is reduced down to 10 mile an hour here. Seems a bit dangerous if you ask me. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be leaving late everywhere we go. Come on, guard. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. So now we've got one more station, and we get there in like 13 minutes after. So basically, we're meant to leave here at 37:30, which is going to be about 39, unfortunately. There's a lovely 43. So, yeah, looks like we're going to actually be arriving at Derby a few moments late. Took the wrong way. Well, there's a 43. I'm assuming he can't quite fit on the platform, though. Ooh, that's an interesting situation that's just happened. It's not long whatsoever. Okay, we're going to have to start slowing down here now. So we'll keep it on braking 1. That way we can ensure that, yeah, it's on braking 1. It's released braking 1. Not long until we're actually pulling into Derby station itself. So Now the next video I do after this is actually going to be the Class 801. We'll be doing a particular service on there. I'm not going to exactly spoil exactly which service yet, but you'll find out. That's going to be the Class 801. Release the braking now so that we just set a nice steady cruise straight down into Derby station. We get it, we got a double yellow. You do not need to scream at us. Let me get a single yellow and then it'll be a red. Pardon me. I'm waiting for the AWS. Oh, maybe not. So it looks like we've got quite a few old trains here actually. So it's going to be it's actually looking quite interesting. I'll pop it down into about 30 mile an hour here. So we've got East Midlands. We've got another 37 there. Quite a few old cars here as well, I'm noticing. I am indeed noticing that there's quite a few old cars here as well. If I don't know if we're... Perfect. When this unlocks, this will be the end of the line for us. As if like that. So this is now the end of the line for us here. So we're returning to free roam, and then we're just going to take a screenshot here so that we can have a thumbnail. There we go. So now we're going to hop out of the cab. Hop that into neutral there. As to not let the trainer get annoyed. And there it is. Let's close the window for him. And as if like nothing, here we are. Actually, we'll be able to take a better screenshot here. Timing. There we go. Lovely stuff. Let's just go here. So obviously we're at Derby Station. So on that note, guys, I think it's a good time to sign off, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.